Your game timed out.
Game timed out.
Oh no! Let's do this.
Yay! That's a great looking shot. I like this shot. It's all about the people's faces. I like layouts where people are big, and that is an awesome mug.
Yeah,
definitely not the mugs we're looking for.
It was appropriate for the moment.
It is very much. Okay.
Oh, am I still blurry? What's going on?
Derek breaks his focus by showing off.
Stuck on the mug's distance. You're just gonna have to play the whole game.
It's stuck on Derek's beautiful mug. Get it?
Yeah.
I have a very manly mug.
Yes, you do.
But with each sip, we can hear everything.
It's like ASMR for Ben game mastering. Excellent. Good. So, the sonic grenade went off.
Yes.
You rushed up the Jeffries tube. We're calling it that. What's it called? Access way. There you go. That's what it's called on this map. Into hyperdrive system control, and you're legging it down the port side corridor towards the bridge.
Yes.
Excellent. Yeah. You get to the door of the bridge. Your kind of hyper alert little listening things have not heard any kind of blaster fire or dozens of troops shouting and coming yet. The door of the bridge, of course, is locked. Who wants to try and get it open? What are you going to do to get it open?
Bridge door.
We get the flow torch and
can Nathan not just open it with the computer?
Yeah, we have auxiliary control.
Mm-hmm.
Has it been locked?
Excellent. The bridge door will always be locked. It's security procedure since unfortunate events where people invaded bridges and took over ships in the past. So yeah, you don't normally have access to the bridge, so it will be a rather kind of impressive hacking feature to get through these lockouts for sure.
So that's security. So I only have 2D plus 2. So
okay.
Unless one of your you know what would really helpful? Droids. Did they actually get rid of those? How's the R2 unit downstairs?
Well, the R2 unit's still downstairs. I could try and go down and get it.
Oh no, we don't have to get it. We can call it. We can call we can call R2 units.
An R2 unit will come to you and it'll take the turbo lift if the turbo lifts are functional.
Yeah. Ooh. Do it. You're the R2 specialist. We'll call the R2 unit. Yeah, for sure.
So there's like a computer panel thingy on the wall, or you can do it via your paddy thing. Yep. Excellent. Yeah. Go and you call a droid. There's a kind of a scary moment. We hear the turbo lift swing into action back down the corridor. It's about halfway down the ship. You're right at the front of the ship. Are these stormtroopers coming up the turbo lifts? Or what?
Just a friendly R2.
That's right.
Well, I draw my heavy blaster pistol just in case.
Excellent, and train it at the poor innocent droid who's going to come out in almost pitch blackness.
Yes.
You do just see the light glow of some interface items and little bulbs and things on the front of what you think is an R2, kind of at waist height, and rolling out comes an enthusiastic astromech. Yeah. Not your favorite, not your favorite droid, R2D2. I hope he's fared all right and better than you, at least in this situation. Who knows?
Doesn't really seem likely, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Princess was the target, and he was last seen with the princess.
That's right.
Probably in serious trouble.
That's right.
As far as I know,
could end up serving drinks on a luxury barge or something horrible like that. So he comes sliding out and comes rolling down the corridor towards you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do? Yep.
I tell him to open the door.
Yeah,
open the door.
That's what they do.
The little arm comes out and goes into the little.
He says to you in droid, says, "You do not have sufficient access to open the bridge doors."
I believe I'm the highest ranking member of this ship.
That's true. It's true.
I believe I am probably ranked higher than you, strictly speaking, at this moment. Says the droid.
I pass Johnny my data pad, I plug it directly into the droid. And I'm like,
The droid says, "Hey, what are you trying to do to me?"
Johnny?
Either you open the door, or I'll make you open the door.
I'll upload the complete
It does
Twilight films into
look
your
at
memory.
someone else, look back and go like,
It says, "Are you threatening a poor innocent astromech droid?" He says.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I am.
yes.
He says, "Your offer is acceptable," and he rolls forward with his little doobie whacker thing, and a little shink, port opens on that, and he sticks into the side of things. I can't translate that because it's just so rude. It would be not really safe for YouTube.
Yeah,
We get demonetized if you cancel that.
again.
Because of the potty mouthed R3 in it. That's right. Excellent. The bridge doors open. That's fantastic. With a slick, gorgeous slide. They're the most well calibrated doors in the ship, and you have access to the bridge.
There's an orchestral sting that plays as the doors open, and I step for the first time onto the. It's the one. And my breath catches in my throat as I notice how clean it is. Is it clean? Like, there could be blast of fire everywhere.
It's absolutely clean, yeah. Obviously,
Okay.
the fighting never got to this point of the bridge, and whoever was here surrendered or something.
There's even like a spare
so
little
I-
droid like polishing the floor.
I make my way over to the front of the ship.
Excellent.
Or the bridge, and
Excellent.
look out the window.
Excellent.
With your
There are
technical terms.
blast shields that have dropped automatically when power went down. Give me perception checks, people who aren't distracted by the glorious bridge.
Aw.
7.
10.
10. Johnny, Zadara, you hear the sound of the turbo lifts open again.
Shut the door! Shut the door!
Do you want to quickly close the door, Dak, while you work out how to lift the blast doors? The blast shields? You know those physical ones that come down in the movies? Yeah. But now I'm referring to episode 1, 2, and 3. I deny you can have force fields to protect you.
Yeah,
Excellent. Give me
very
a...
picky when it comes to what
That's
episodes
right.
he is and isn't in his canon.
That's right. Give me a check, Nathan, to see if you can close this door and lock it again.
So that would be just straight technical. Ooh, that's 11.
The droid says, "Do you need me anymore, or can I go back to my alcove?"
No,
We will tell you when you go back
stay
to your
here.
alcove.
Okay,
Such a
he's just
potty
outside the
mouth
door.
droid. No, he's
Are you
coming
going to shut the
Outside the
doors?
door.
He's coming. You tell him to
he's
come
coming
in.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Okay.
I'm in.
Says fine, but I only have 73% charge left, so you interrupted my rest phase. Excellent. You close the door. You're not sure how well you've got it jammed, but at least it's shut and locked as just standard procedure. Derek, do you manage to open the blast shields?
Can I use my piloting skill for this?
Yeah, sure. It's a part of a ship on a bridge. There's probably a button that says blast shields or something.
20.
20. Excellent. Wow. Excellent. It's a dramatic moment as the blast shields lift.
The AC gets turned on at the same point, so there's like a cold blast.
Oh, nice. I like it. And you're horrified to see a wall of steel, the types of wall that the inside of these vessels are made of, with all those extra bits that go in and out for no apparent reason, occasional
Star
pipes
Destroyer.
and bits of plastic that people, You clearly are inside an enormous hangar bay.
It's like somebody got a model ship model and then
Yeah,
got all the
that's
bits
right.
off and then stuck it all
That's
on the
right.
wall.
That's right. Yep, that's what we're talking. You're clearly inside. Well, at the first, you feel like you're like right up against the side of a ship or something, and then you look out the blast at these windows, sort of get up a little bit, and you can see you appear to be in some massive hangar bay.
Right.
Do we know what number docking bay we're in?
You can't see the number. You feel sure.
Do I have access here to those turbo lasers that sit on the top and the bottom of the ship?
That's an interesting question.
Yeah, can you control the gunnery from the bridge?
There is a weapons console, absolutely.
Yeah.
Does anybody have points in Starship Gunnery?
I have 5D in Starship Gunnery.
Okay, I point you towards where
I'm gonna look at the I'm gonna look at the shielding while you do that.
You hear this? Hello? Is there anyone in there? Is someone on the bridge? From outside the door.
I think we don't need the shielding as much as we need the engines.
That's true. All right, I can power on the engines because we had that as the thing. I will. But how do we release the clamps?
There's this thing called brute force.
Cool. I power on the engines with my pad because that was just and that'll warm, so the engines are warming up.
Excellent.
Gunnery.
And then I'll run over and power on shields.
Okay. Ooh, power on shields. Okay, so the ship goes. The main power drive systems or whatever start to light up one by one, and you feel that once again the sound of the vessel change distinctly. Then you hear this. What was that? Hello, open this door. And there's a knock on the outside of the door. Different sort of servos are all sort of springing into action. You're bringing up the Starship, the turbo laser interface system. It has a sight on it, and it comes sort of in a bit of static and comes into display. And you can see, yes, you are indeed in an enormous hangar bay. There are 4 big clasps as you spin this turbo laser around, holding onto the vessel, and a docking port thing reaching out, coming on and joining onto the ship, so that people can walk out onto it.
I have my laser at the docking port.
You're going to fire your laser at the docking port.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent. I'm on this one. Yep, excellent, good. So you're going to turn it and you're going to fire at the docking port. So there's a long sort of tunnel coming over to join on the ship, just like in the middle. Is that kind of the idea? Excellent. Give me a roll to see whether you managed to successfully hit it.
From point blank range.
Yes. Stationary target, stationary vessel. It's not going to be very, very difficult, I imagine.
17.
Excellent. Yep,
That's
you
like
hit
the
it.
worst roll you could have done on 5D.
There's a big explosion.
That's kind of average-ish.
The docking port explodes, and you see a couple of stormtroopers sort of fall out of it. One makes the Wilhelm scream, of course.
That sounds like
as he it's
on every single sound set, Ben.
It is. There it is. Good. And it falls to the ground. You don't actually see it because it's a silent display, but you can see him. Even though he's behind his helmet, going and he falls down. And there's bits and pieces of docking port flying everywhere. And
gonna need those clamps.
Now I'm gonna work on the clamps.
Excellent. Good.
How many clamps did you say there were? 4.
There are 4. Absolutely.
Oh. All right. So I have to make.
I'm gonna fire up whilst we're here. I might as well fire up the maneuverability thrusters.
Excellent. Good.
Get them all hot and ready.
Excellent.
Hiring up the shields, making sure the shielding is around, particularly around that door. Keeping the atmosphere that we have in here and here.
First clamp, I got a 19.
A 19. Nice. Excellent. So you fire. That's good. You see, boom! There's a big explosion. This one rocks the vessel, obviously, as you blow up something that's well and truly attached hard. Absolutely. And you see this docking clamp break.
That's a big roll. 10,
there is a hissing.
23.
There is a heavy hissing sound. Another 23. Excellent. Give me a check to see if you can set up some drop-down doors to seal off the pressure loss that might happen at some point.
Okay. Yes, that and shielding as well. Double defense. What would you like me to roll?
Give us a roll for that. You destroy another docking clamp. You can see, Derek, out the front view screen, you can see stormtroopers suddenly swarming out of one of the doors coming into this docking bay.
14?
Dozens of them. Yeah, okay, so you managed to drop one of these things.
Hang on.
And then you hear...
Yeah. Where are they? Hey, sorry. Stormtroopers are swarming where? Because we shot the
out in the docking bay, out onto the floor of the docking bay, beneath the vessel.
So they've closed... Oh. I thought we were doing it like traditional movie where they didn't actually have a floor. We were held on by the roof.
No,
We're hanging
no,
in space.
you're inside a closed docking bay at the moment. There must be doors that open or something somewhere. Right, you hear the sound of a laser gun hitting a laser pistol. What are they called in Star Wars? Hitting the blaster pistol. That's right. Hitting the door of the bridge.
No. Oh, you mean inside?
Yeah, inside.
One of the two stormtroopers that are outside.
Oh,
you can feel the door shudder.
Surely the door can withstand a blaster pistol.
That's right. Well, it certainly has so far.
Yeah.
Not a center and blasting back in.
Is there like a blast door we can drop down extra to the?
Oh, I like it. Yes, you say drop the blast doors. They're still coming through. Okay, good.
Blast doors.
Who wants to see if they can get the blast door?
I can probably try the
I just
blast
tell the
doors.
droid to close the blast.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Good point.
We're all busy.
droid.
I'll just shout over my shoulder. Droid, shut the blast door.
Shut the blast door. The droid says something about how this wasn't what he signed up for, and why should he do what you say anyway? Who are you, and all that sort of stuff. And goes over. That's right. Goes over, and you hear this clunk, 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 and yes, a shout from the outside, which is then quickly muffled, and the sound of the laser shots is basically almost completely deleted.
I fired another
shields
clam.
down, I can't see anything.
Excellent. That's right. Good. The engines are heating up, Derek. You reckon you're going to be able to move this thing? What roll do you get, Johnny?
23 again.
20. Oh my gosh. You're shooting close to the ship, but your shots are good and there's no damage being made. There are bits of kind of docking clamps hanging off the vessel, but presumably in the vacuum of space, they're not going to really make much difference to the handling. Anyone else want to do anything else before this last docking clamp? The ship, there is some degree of gravity plating in this thing to make things behave sort of normally, and the ship starts to swing downwards towards the floor. But it's kind of a fair amount away from the flooring, so the effect of the gravity is low at the moment, but it will increase the closer it gets. Yes, John,
I
Nathan?
would like to use the bottom lasers, since there's 2 at the top and there's 2 at the bottom. Could I use the bottom ones and fire at some of the people on the floor, or maybe some of the large computer things to try and get the doors open?
Nice.
Oh, you the doors, if they're going to be the ones that come, they'll be. I'm just going to fire at the big things holding
hinges
the door.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Or that's right. Okay, good. Yeah. Give me a good roll as you're not so much of a laser person.
I'm really not a laser person, but it's literally, I think it's impossible to miss, is what I'm gathering.
You just fire indiscriminately.
Stormtroopers could miss.
So that is 11.
11. Okay, you shoot some things. The stormtroopers who are swarming, some of them were starting to set up kind of that, one of those big laser cannon things you need to have on a stand. Yeah, which take a little while. So the ship's definitely flying away by the time they manage to get it set up. One of those that just gets completely blown up. There are more Wilhelm screams, or at least you're fairly sure you can hear them. And excellent. But you don't manage to. The doors don't suddenly swing open or whatever. Are you doing anything else, Derek, before this last clamp gets blown to smithereens? No doubt.
I don't think so. I guess I'm just tempering the jets so that we don't sort of fly off in a.
Okay. Yep. So
what's the equivalent of a starship burnout? Where you start the
Yes,
engine
that's
with
right.
the brakes on, so like just
Right.
just
spinning
burst
on
the
the
engine,
spot.
you know.
Nice. Or burn the thingy. Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
Good. You can take this last shot, Johnny.
You roll well.
Fudge it.
18.
18. Yeah, you don't fudge it. You blow this last docking clamp.
I want to know what the diff was. What did I have to roll under to fudge it?
I was sort of aiming at kind of 15, basically. Yeah, to do something damage to the
under
ship.
15 with a 5D roll at some point.
That's right. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
I know where my strengths are.
Yep.
So I'm going to roll the ship onto its back and give Johnny full attack floor of the floor.
So there's this burn mark up the wall as the lower cannon sort of rotates up. Yeah, I love it. Excellent. Give us another roll to see if you can hit anything, Nathan, as the ship belly flops over.
Oh, that is 11, 12, 13, 14.
Nice. Yeah, look, you managed to hit one of these hinges, which is great. And you certainly do a fair amount of damage to one of them as the ship turns over. But now we have our real laser cannon man ready and tuned, ready to go. What are you going to fire open these doors?
Yeah, let's open the doors.
Oh, amazing.
What's that? And 18.
18, yeah, excellent.
Well, we need to get one of them open, really.
That's right. Yes, the door. Let's say the door that you managed to open partially already comes into view. Its hinges are blown out, and the whole thing floating in space. Now it's detached from the ship, has lost its sort of gravitational plating and sort of becomes probably bargeable through, you reckon, fairly safely, Derek.
Yeah. So we've got the shields up, right?
You haven't. Someone mentioned shields, but no one really got a chance to do it yet. Do you want to give us a get the shields up roll?
Get the shields up.
That's 19.
19.
Oh, nice.
You hit all the right switches. There's kind of a sound of things coming up.
Hold on to something. We're going through.
It looks like tragically the shields were blown out by the events that took place in the pursuit and capture of this vessel, and the systems are still fried.
Can we put as much
shield? You can put as much shield as you like. Absolutely. There's probably a
little bit, just enough to be able to push a door, whatever is left into the front sections of the shield.
Okay, you're going to divert power to forge shields. Excellent. Yes. Excellent.
Right,
good. That's done.
Punch the maneuvering thrusters to full to attack the door that is the most damaged and attempt to bust our way out of this.
Excellent.
thing.
Give us a piloting roll to see if you can do this without breaking the ship.
And I'm firing lasers at it as we go.
Excellent. I love it. Give us a laser fire roll as well.
Not great. I did 15.
All good. I did 20.
Excellent. That's certainly enough. Yes.
One thing. I'm running away from my station right now, and I'm run to the door to get out because I remember that our faster than light is not ready. So I'm going to run as fast as I can down to faster than light because we didn't turn that on.
I like it.
That was a separate system.
Okay, so you dip the ship out the doors and you're tilting upside down out of the bottom of a Star Destroyer, which looks, I suppose you don't have much of a view on. You open the door and standing there are two stormtroopers who have been trying to work out how to get through the door. What do you do?
I look at the astromech and I go, now! And I pull out my blaster pistol and I blast both of them.
Excellent. Give us rolls for shooting this.
Okay. 9, 12, 15, 22 for one of them.
22. So they're going to roll dodge. You need to take one die off that attack if you're going to fire twice.
So that means that's 19 for the first one, and then I'm going to fire twice.
Good. Excellent.
And that's 16 for the second one.
Okay, good. Give me damage.
That is 5.
And I'm going to do their strength. Stormtroopers are great because they're just everything D6, 2d6. 9 and 9. Okay, yes.
First one is 11 damage.
What?
First one is 11 damage. I have a blaster. The standard blaster, which is 4D.
A standard blaster, 4D, yeah.
Yeah.
11 damage, yep. Wounds one of them.
And second one is 15 damage.
Yeah, okay, so you just wound both of them. But also, at that critical moment, R3, the trusty, though potty-mouthed astromech droid, just goes flailing at full speed down ahead of you, and with those little sort of zappy things poking out the side of him as well. And the path is cleared by as stormtroopers career, and they bang into the walls with that kind of, this helmet isn't very sort of tightly held on kind of thing, and slide down out of your way as you go running back towards. Excellent. So you're out the bottom of this Star Destroyer. Are you just going to start going at slower than light, or what are you going to do?
No, I'm going to do a maneuver where I'm going to turn it around towards the rear of the ship.
Excellent.
And then I'm going to roll over onto the top of the Star Destroyer so that we're basically facing the bridge.
Okay, good. Excellent.
Bridge to bridge.
So give me a piloting check for this. As you fire up these things, you can, as you roll the ship over, you can see the big weapons are just starting to deploy out of the bottom of the Star Destroyer, which takes a little while.
I got a 19.
Excellent, good. So you do that. You flip it over, and then you start sort of using maneuvering thrusters to slide sideways, and you can see these great, big, enormous, terrifying, huge, turbo lasers dropping out of their hatches and deploying and folding out. By the time, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's right. Yep. By the time you manage to get the ship just outside the line of the Star Destroyer and punching up, you see they swing pointing, and then you just go out of sight just as you end up on the other side, on the upper side of the Star Destroyer.
Excellent.
You swing the vessel around so you're facing straight at the bridge. Excellent. Johnny, anything?
Might fire at the bridge.
Yeah.
With our cannons.
How fast is the person getting the shields up?
Yeah.
Surprise!
Excellent. Okay, good. I'm gonna give an opposed roll on this.
Surprise.
In fact, roll for initiative. Roll for initiative, Johnny, which is just a dex check, isn't it?
Yep.
He gets Mr. Plug. The thing gets a 15.
5, 11, 12, 13.
13, yeah. So the shields start to come up. So your shot won't be 100% effective, but he didn't beat you by much. So give us a shot at the bridge.
Which is 20.
20. Okay, good. I'll give him that. Yeah. Okay. So you see big energy hitting the front of this bridge, and you see some of the windows are blown out.
What's his
wow? And you see
strength.
And you see
less than
the Star Destroyer's strength.
Like the strength roll.
Yes, is going to be 10.
And what? I don't know what I don't have our ship stat.
Yeah, let's call them like 66.
I've been rolling 5 this whole time. I need a 6. There we go. Oh, I did not roll well at all. I rolled 13.
Wow.
66.
Wow. That's amazing. That's like the average, less
really
than the average
hard
of
to do.
46. That's right, yeah. Okay, good. So you see one of the glass gets smashed just as the shields start to go over the top of it, and then one of those blast shields come flopping down to replace the glass. Excellent.
So that should have damaged the shield.
Cool.
So was the damage less than the shields? What was your damage roll? What was your strength?
Yeah, the rest of it's once the shield's up on this thing, I don't think there's much you're going to be able to do to it.
Yeah.
Except fly a vessel into it or whatever. Though you could be getting away. I'm liking the chance of getting away as well at the moment. Right. Hyperdrive system controls are on this side, on the port side of the vessel. So so you're just legging it down the corridor.
Legging it, absolutely legging it.
Excellent. I'm going to say you get there about now and enter this room with all these dazzling touch displays, all shiny.
I turn on the intership intercom and say, "Please turn on the hyperdrive."
I'm on it. I'm just like putting up brightness on everything so I can see everything in front of me at the moment. I'll just start yeah. There's lights on everywhere now because I've just upped everything. And I'm just going to be putting everything together and trying to repair it. And I'm not the best at this kind of repair, but I'm good enough.
So you're frantically plugging in things. At some point, you manage to set off an alarm, which is like something about sort of overload, system overload. You quickly shut that down.
And I got a 16 for repair, mechanical repair.
Excellent. So you're just about to, you reckon you got the system ready to go, and you're reaching out to touch the switch on final light, and you just hear this, "Hold it there! What do you think you're doing?"
Oh no!
And you sense over your shoulder a little look that there's 2 stormtroopers standing there with heavy blasters.
I go like this, I go, this, and pull it.
Nice. Yeah, pull the lever. I like it.
I
Good.
Just pull the lever and go, this, and I turn around
They fire at you. Give me. What's your normal dodge, Nathan?
4d4 plus 2.
4d4 plus 2. So take away a die
Yep.
because you've spent a turn already. And if you want to dodge twice for both ones.
Yep. So the first.
So take away another die.
Okay.
So 11 and 7 are the two shots.
Okay. The first one is 2 6s.
Woo! You
And
managed
the
to avoid
second
one of the
one
dice. Excellent. One of the shots.
is a 6 and a 1. So that is 6 and 1 plus 2. So
Nice.
second one hits.
Not enough. So one of the shots connects with you. Excellent. Give me a strength roll.
Okay, strength. 3d. So that is 11.
11 is only 10, so it is less than your thing. So you are stunned. So and you boom and fall down onto the floor.
But you know what? Good luck knowing how to undo all the stuff that's on.
A hyperdrive system comes online, Derek. You can just see it go bloop, 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 bloop,
Right. I'm going to lift the ship up and go past the bridge at the back.
Burn
giving
it out
Johnny
in
a
the
full
face.
spread of those radar things that sit on
Yeah.
top.
Nice. Excellent. Okay, so before this hyperdrive system activates, the ship is going to go into idle mode, and the drift jump, the hyperdrive system is going to start winding up. I'll give you a couple of shots, Johnny, as these big, enormous cannons are now deployed and are rotating around to fire at you. So give us a shot.
Oh,
One of them that's the one that's looking like it's going to shoot at you first.
First shot is 20.
Excellent. Good. So you take out one of the ships. One of the cannons. Yep.
And the
Yep,
second
give
shot
me
is
another
also 20.
Oh, fantastic. I'm going to give the second cannon an opposed roll as it turns to you as this system is winding up. It only gets a 16, so off you shoot. The stars do that star thing, and then whoosh, and there's bits of bridge floating in space. One of the hangar doors is hanging off this Star Destroyer. Several of the big laser cannons are completely blown, and there's just the streak of the Tantive 4 streaming off at light speed, unable to be tracked down by this rather injured and nose-bloodied vessel. Fantastic. Hooray!
Nice.
You escaped with your lives! And that's why the Tantive 4 appears in future films once Leia gets away from the Empire, and it's used multiple times again in the future.
Oh, we've got to do a whole bunch of smuggling in it first.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're not wasting this one. Well, I'm still dead at the
right.
bottom, but you know.
Zadara's like, I'm the closest thing to a princess, so I'll take those quarters.
Nice one. I think I'm going to sleep on the bridge because this is clearly my home.
It's like just sort of hugging up next to just about any control you like. That's right.
Yep.
Oh, well done,
Thank you,
everyone.
Ben. That was hilarious.
Awesome.
Yeah, you guys
So
are
That was
cool.
fun.
awesome. Yay!
Well done.
Fantastic play. Ah, excellent. I think Star Wars was the winner on the day for sure.
Definitely.
And yeah, thank you for joining us. Anyone who watched this, and yeah, put some Star Wars quotes in the comments as well, because we really, really always love what you write.
Best
And
comment gets an internet point, right?
that's right, absolutely. Awesome, cool. See you next
Thanks so much.
time.
Boy.
Bye.
Bye.